Hello, I'm NateBob27, and before we start the video, I want to remind you that I need you to like and subscribe. That really helps me out. Also, ring the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. I just really want to grow this channel into something big, and I need every subscribe I can get. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello, my blue shell battered friends. I'm NateBob27, and today I'm reviewing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This Wii U port has been selling like mad, and every single YouTuber on the planet has talked about it except for me. So that is why I'm doing this, to catch up. So without further ado, this is my review of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I can basically guarantee that you know what Mario Kart is. I mean, you race around in karts playing as Mario characters and a little bit beyond Mario characters in this game, and you throw stuff at guys and you try to get first place, and then you scream a bunch and throw controllers and swear, and it's a great time. But I do not see a real reason to going deep into the gameplay for two reasons. One, this game has sold like 1 billion units by now, so there's no need. And two, it's Mario. It's a basic racing game. You can look at any game and directly compare it to Mario Kart because it's basically that. So instead of reviewing a game based off its gameplay and its mechanics, like how I usually do, I'm gonna base it off of things that I personally see that are highlighted as very good in the game. And the only way to start off with that is the tracks. Dude, the tracks in this game are terrific. I recently did my top 5 favorite tracks of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and picking them was really hard. They're like amusement park rides. They loom over you, and they look amazing. And just speaking of how this game looks amazing, this game comes in at full 1080p in dock mode, and like stuff like particle effects, like dust and like sun rays and water and mist, it all looks beautiful. And it also runs so darn well. I did not think the Switch could handle this, especially how fast-paced and high like motion this game is. I would presume it would be a 30 FPS game at least, but no, it's a 60 FPS 1080p, so like I take that as you will. But also the tracks, they're so much fun, and anti-gravity helps it out a lot too. Now, it is a little disappointing how it's implemented. Like when I was seeing the trailers, it was like, oh, driving on the ceiling, super crazy. Well, it's really not. Like, your perspective doesn't change, you just go upside down. And it's not like your character's at the top of the screen or whatever. No, it's just kind of the same thing, but like your wheels are horizontal. So that's a little disappointing. But the rest of the anti-gravity makes it way better. Like in the preview, when you're seeing the tracks before the race, it looks amazing. It looks like it's some alien futuristic society. So and the tracks are fun in their own part. Like if I had to rank all the Mario Kart tracks of all time, that would take like forever. But like all the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks, the new ones, would be majority at the top. So I just wanted to highlight how good the tracks are. So let's get on to a different segment now. So multiplayer. So Mario Kart has always been centered around multiplayer, but this game has more accessible multiplayer than ever because the Switch just allows you to hand someone a controller and boom, 2-player play. But I haven't been able to try it out a lot, so I can't comment on it fully, but I do have some brief unorganized thoughts. So, one thing that I noticed was the frame rate goes down when you go to multiplayer. Now, this is understandable, but it does hinder the experience a good bit. And since the screen gets divided, it's hard to see, and that coupled with a low frame rate makes it pretty hard to play. Another thing is that there's input delay. So, and also, beyond the input delay, the controls just feel really floaty in multiplayer mode, I'm sorry. And I don't know why, they just feel not that good. And also, it feels like it's running at 150 when you're doing 200, and it's odd. And also, the split screen when you're playing handheld is really small to play in like large quantities at times. So I do have some complaints for the multiplayer in this game, but it's still really good. And also, like, joining controllers, like doing multiple controllers, is easy because of the Switch, which definitely makes me feel better after some games. Cough, we cough. So, battle mode. This is absolutely a classic Mario Kart staple that was totally ditched in the Wii U version, but kind of revived in the Switch version. Now, there are multiple improvements. You got, I think, 8 new battle, 8 tracks in general, 4 brand new, 4 returning, and you also got a myriad of different, like, modes. You got coin runners, which is nice to have the option. You have Shine Thief, which is actually a lot more fun than you would think. Renegade Roundup is a good idea, but it's really overpowered. Like, the Renegades win 99.999%. And then I feel like I'm forgetting one, but there's also Balloon Battle, the classic, and I believe that's it. Sorry if I sound like a dummy right now, but that's all I can remember off the top of my head. And I'm doing this in scripted, so just comment down below if I missed one. But all of these modes together are pretty good. Now, I have the most fun with Shine Thief, personally, and it's sad how they just left out Balloon Battle. Like, there's no stock or elimination option. They use the point system. Like, I get using the point system for online, but like, for like simple couch multiplayer, it's why? So, that's my one big complaint. So yeah, that's the battle mode. So, though I do have multiple gripes about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, mainly just with the multiplayer, it is still amazing, and it is the game that I have the most time spent on my Switch, actually, so that's just a little info for you. It's a truly phenomenal game. It has a truly addicting gameplay loop, and it's Mario Kart. Every single Mario Kart's amazing. The track design is phenomenal. It looks amazing. It has a lot of battle modes and options, and the multiplayer, even though it is somewhat limited and troubled, it is still amazing that you can just hand someone a Joy-Con and boom, 2-player fun. So overall, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a great package and an absolute essential game in your Switch library. And I will catch you in the next video.